Okay, what's up, guys? We're having a little video on jungle Gragas. The fact I'm playing Gragas isn't that important. Let me just get everyone in their spots. What I want to show in this game is how to play out the early game as a jungler, how to provide support for your laners and just make sure you have a good game because most of the time as jungler, you get the feeling that either your lanes are doing good and then you can work with it, or your lanes are going to be behind and then you can't really work with them very well. Now, that's kind of an illusion, if you're really good, then you can definitely carry the game properly without, having your laners be as successful as you'd hope them to be. You can actually make sure that they, for one, sure, if they get solo killed, that's a big problem, but in this game we're gonna see me pretty much I'm just going to show the early game, by the way. It's going to be Misha kind of shutting down the enemy jungler in a way that he can't gank without us knowing about it, and that means my laners can either play safe or set up the counter gank, which is just such an important strategy as a jungler. The counter gank doesn't only provide you with an opportunity for kills, but it also denies your enemy's play, which is it's actually a double win basically. If you can pull it off properly, it's a double win. You can't maybe you get the double kill and stuff like that. That means the enemy jungler's time is wasted and your time is spent well. So we're just gonna clear here. Maybe speed things up a bit. So now I know Skarner, he's gonna be ganking topside. So what I'm gonna do he's gonna be farming. I mean, and what I'm gonna do as Gragas is I'll do a lot of the times is just clear half of my jungle completely, and then maybe go Scuttles. I'm not sure if I'll go Scuttles here, but then just look for a gank mid. You can see Skarner's doing a full clear as well. Most Skarners will do a full clear. So this is actually, you also want to play accordingly to your matchup. If this was a Lee Sin, I would have probably done a double buff clear and then just make sure I get the counter gank or the wards off sooner. So right now I'm going for the gank, and I ward here. So the reason I ward here is because if Skarner wants to gank now, we'll see him coming. So that's nice. And so I'm gonna pick up this thing, and then I'm gonna pick up the scuttle. And we can see him doing his clear, and we can also see that Rumble is pushing. So since Rumble is pushing, the reason I put the ward here is because Yasuo was low in the first place. But I already have another ward. So if you don't use your wards if you don't use any wards at level 1, then you can basically put 2 wards by this time. So yeah, here you go. I put down the ward and it's right on time. So the reason I know that this was going to happen is because Rumble is overextended, and any good jungler in his right mind is going to be doing this play. So if he doesn't do this play, then there's a ward here and there's no big problem. But if he doesn't do this play, then he's not that good. Maybe he went back or something. So he did see the opportunity, but I denied him. And now we can see him going back over the ward, and now we can see the other ward coming into effect. So obviously the Yasuo is also overextended, and he wants to move up. Now, because I've put the ward and because Yasuo knows what's going on, I can just safely clear my blue buff. And I just, if he fails here, it's his own damn fault. There's no reason for me to counter gank. I had no mana, and now I can start to walk up, which is a completely different case. Because I'll have mana, so I won't be useless. So just, this is like the first thing I found really interesting about this game is how I averted like the any aggression from Skarner right away. And now this Yasuo is just going to be able to make a play. So it's not so much that I made a play here, it's a solo kill for Yasuo. It's not so much that I made a play, but I got Katarina low a bit, even though he was actually losing his lane. So that little bit of pressure actually got him back into it. Then I averted a gank top. Then I averted a gank mid with my 2 wards. So important in this game. So motherfucking important. Because that would be the difference. If that ward wasn't there, the Skarner could have ganked Yasuo or even top lane or even both. So now we have pressure. I can steal his camps. I can steal his thing. And the game is just going in our favor. And it's just all me. Okay, Yasuo played well as well with the solo kill and the ignite. But, the reason he could make that play is all me, you see. And now we're going to see the Vlad overextending, so I have an opportunity to gank myself, and I'm going to take full advantage of this one. I may have come in a little too soon, but I was scared he was going to get the fuck out. So he's slowed, which is really nice, and I get the belly lap. Our Ramble's going to flash after him. Boom, we pick up the kill right before he gets the heal, I think. And Skarner basically is just farming useless. He can do shit here because he didn't have this either. Didn't get mana back, didn't get nothing. So yeah, so all of a sudden I turned around an unfavorable, well, let's say matchup. I don't know for sure if it's an unfavorable matchup for me, but I think Skarner is is about the same, but you know, my lanes were pushing up, and a lot of the times as a jungler, you'll feel kind of useless when your lanes are pushing towards the enemy. But I kind of surprised myself as well in this game. I really show it goes to show that you know that doesn't necessarily count. You just have to realize, and this is something I'm really trying to focus on as a jungler. And oh, the Rumble's gonna get a little tricky here with the tower dive. Anyway, what I'm really trying to focus hard on as a jungler, you know, you want to do things step by step, which is a whole other topic. You know, how to practice really well. You gotta layer small things on each other to become automatic, and then you can become an expert like that because everything will become automatic. And the one thing I'm trying to focus on the most is like not just warding and vision and finding the enemy jungler. That's one thing, but on the other hand, I also want to, instead of looking at your map, you know, looking at how your lanes are pushing or getting close to your turret and then you would gank them, you know, if the enemies are overextended, you're looking at your own laners as well, and you're actually basically you're thinking like the enemy jungler at the same time as you're playing your own game. So that's what I did here. I saw, oh, Rumble's overextended, he should be ganking that, so I'm going to ward up. You know, same thing here. Yasuo is an aggressive player, he could get ganked, so I obviously warded for them, and that really got us the win here. So I was really happy about this game, just the fact that I could really predict what this guy was doing. Now he picked this up, I saw that, but I'm too late to actually. So he steals my rates. It's not that important really. He puts a ward down, and now he's going. So again, I ping him. I know his location, so the Yasuo can escape the gank, and obviously I'm gonna follow him because I don't just want to be, you know, looking at what's happening. He's gonna flash out, and this is why you don't take Ghost on Skarner. You want to take the flash, you know. At least I've been experimenting with it. I like Ghost on Skarner because it just has such a much lower cooldown. You can actually make certain picks that you wouldn't be able to do with flash, but then again, flash allows for, you know, faster picks, and so depending on whether they have like a lot of slows or peel, flash might be better. So I'm just gonna continue farming here, and I think I just hit level 6. Yeah, I just hit level 6, and you want to position yourself as Gragas or any other champion like Sejuani or something with a strong ultimate. So there's a ward there. We can see him even better for this gank. So you wanna always at level 6 try to gank bot lane, try to position yourself. So he flashes just like that. I wanted to knock Caitlyn away and Taric towards my team because we just wanted to kill. So this is gonna be, she's gonna be able to pick up a kill herself. And yeah, we do pick up the kill here. So that was kind of a, I thought I failed my ulti super badly, but it was actually just Taric flashing right to the other side of it, so we got knocked away instead of knocked into our team. But in the end, it worked out because Caitlyn flashed towards us, but she did go for the kill, of course, and she got it, and I got my kill. So lane-wise, this is probably unfavorable. What the fuck does she buy? 3 daggers? That's a thing. Warded the dragon. So wards are really important as a jungler, you know. You can be everywhere on the map, and your wards can really do a lot. Now Rumble is gonna make use of the early lead I got him by ganking this guy and protecting him as well. You know, imagine if this guy would have been, if the Skarner at level 3, 4 would have been able to gank that, shut him down, this game would have gone so much differently. So an untrained eye in this game would be saying like, yeah man, all your lanes are stomping, you know, Yasuo won all 3-0 Rumble, he's stomping. But it's basically because I denied the enemy jungler the opportunity to actually do something. And this is, you know, as a jungler, these things really go unseen a lot. So like in this case, like Skarner, these guys would definitely be flaming Skarner like, ah, you're useless. But I made him useless, and this is jungle matchup. You know, in the lanes you can make the opponent useless, but in the jungle you can, you know, you can make him so much more useless because he just has so much more responsibility. A jungler has the most responsibility ever. So now I'm gonna be able to, because I see the Skarner as well, I'm gonna be able to pick up my my what's this thing called? The Rift Herald for my laner here, and Rumble's already doing so well, so he's gonna pick that up. Skarner's gonna try again desperately to gank. I think I'm low, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to save his ass. Oh, it's looking decent though, and right here he gets the knock up. I ult her away, which is kind of bad. And then, yeah, it looks like Yasuo's gonna survive though, and he can't fucking dodge. That is the slowest kill shot in the world, and he couldn't dodge that. He was flaming me. He said I ruined it. But yeah, Gragas, I'm not even pretending to be good at him or anything. I'm not that good at Gragas. I only just picked him up, not even Mastery 5 or anything yet. I just picked him up. My ultis are bad. My E is sometimes failing. I do have the hang of the flash E by now, so that's cool. Skarner's on the way to the bot side. So again, just having proper vision and knowledge of what the enemy jungler is trying to do. So right now, this gank, yeah, the wards averted it. So this what has nothing to do with me, but I can safely farm at the moment. And again, the counter gank here, I was present, right? They would have definitely killed him if I wasn't there. Well, they killed him anyway, but yeah, and I kind of messed it up, right? Never mind that. I could have used my ulti better. Let's just put it like that. So it's not. The thing is that mechanically, I'm not always the best player. You know, not with every champion at least. I have a weird ass champion pool, so I don't really have these super carry picks to be honest. And now, okay, they're gonna walk in. Oh, he fought that. So but just imagine what would have happened if Skarner got the gank off top or the gank off mid very early. That would have just completely changed the pace of this game because you can see that the Rumble being 3 and 0 is just so big. He's going to be able to pick this turret. He's going to be able to, you know, even proxy farm it up a little bit. This means, and you can see me, wow, I'm just on point this game. You know, this guy is proxying. What happens when he's proxying and he's strong? As a jungler, you want to play on your strong side. Mistake by Skarner because he's proxying. You know, if you're so ahead and you're proxying, your jungler should be there. So I'm there, obviously. I'm there. I can sense this guy. You know, I can just sense this guy and like, boom, again, right on time. Right as he's there, I put my ward down. So that's just, don't, it's not like I really knew, like I really was like, he's going to be here, but I know what the map looks like, you know. It's like a grandmaster chess player looks at a chess game in progress for 3 seconds and he knows exactly what the right play for each team, for each player is at that time. This is something I really try to accomplish in my League of Legends because League of Legends in a lot of ways is like chess strategically in the macro game. So I'm gonna get vision of his red here, but that, you know, I'm not gonna be able to put some pressure here because my Yasuo is actually leaving. So if he came into this jungler, we could have definitely killed him. So as a laner, by the way, be focused on what your jungler is doing because a lot of this meta is about helping out your jungler. You know, stomping your lane is not enough anymore. You need to really shut the enemy jungler down together and then make your presence known across the map. So if you shut down the enemy jungler, then go top, for example, that's what we could have done if Yasuo was like a decent player, or I mean, a high-level strategical player. Because, you know, mechanically, I'm really not that good. I mean, I do have my moments. I need to be really focused and in the flow, but strategically, this is where I really shine. And like I said, in many ways, League is like a chess game, and you want to be able to look at the minimap even, or just at a play in progress. Like here again, you know he's coming here. He's overextended. He knows. I know. I'm not going there, but I'm going bot. I probably have my ulti up as well, so I'm gonna make the play bot again. While this guy's top, so we can get the dragon as well. So this is my thinking, and this is just a chess game. Either you counter his play right then and there, like last time. I put the ward here and I was like, oh, you can't do shit, bitch. Or you make play on the other side of the map. Now this is a bit of a weighing, and the fact that he's so strong means that I can safely choose to make a play on this side, and they're backing, so this should be a dragon. This should definitely be a dragon. So yeah, you can see me going out there, see me doing the dragon. Also, I'm gonna put a ward over there so we can see anybody coming. Now we can see the solo kill on the Skarner, on the ooh, can I save him? I can't save him. I could have saved him with my ulti, I remember this. But I actually ult late, and we do get the roam off. So again, my plan was dragon, instantly able to alter my plan because something happened on the map, and instantly boom, okay, we can take this turret. So this is another thing that as a strategic master you have to be able to do. You know, I'm not saying I'm a strategic master, but I'm training to become a strategic master in League of Legends. So this game, I was just really proud of myself that it was really working out really well, and it was all in like a flow state. It's not that I'm in game like, okay, what am I doing? It's that outside of the game, I play a lot with the concepts and with like the flow of the map, the pressure that's all over the place, and what to do in what situation and what the enemy would do and how I can react and stuff like that. I'm playing with that in my mind a lot outside of the game, which means that in the game it's just a habit. It happens instantly. So here I know they don't have smite, so I can easily steal this. I can easily secure this, even fail the fucking smite. What a scrub. You can see my mechanics. They don't have to be good. You know, it's just all strategical play. And if you can be strategically good and mechanically good, that would be even better, you see? So right now they're going to get the invincibility, and we see the Skarner running in, so we're just going to beat it here. And that's another thing. You want to know when you don't have a fight. Even though we're super ahead, you know, 8-3. You want to fight that? I don't want to fight this because, you know, I don't have ulti. They already went back. We have to do the dragon, low on resources and stuff like that. Meanwhile, Rumble is able to take the turret off of that lead that he was able to build thanks to me. So as a jungler, you really want to see yourself as an enabler and as a as a way of destroying this guy's opportunities, So you want to be able to read the map effectively and be like, okay, if he's a good jungler, he's gonna make this play. What would I do, or what would a pro do? And this is something I'm gonna be doing a lot in the future as well. Is go and see pro matches, pro junglers, pro everything, and just analyze why they make certain decisions, why they are better than any decisions we would make, and that would allow me to grow better, and you guys as well, to learn from what I'm learning. I'm gonna be making videos. I think League of Legends allows me to pretty much use any content that anyone makes. Beautiful arrow right here. We're gonna pop the. I don't think I even have to ult here, so yeah, we're gonna get the kill over here. Yasuo is coming as well. We get the kill, boom. So it's all about setup, You need to have some way to set up the fights. Like the Ash Arrow is great, and just the timing, like 10 seconds ago we didn't want to fight, and now all of a sudden we do want to fight. So it's something different. Now, Yasuo was pinging me that, telling me that she doesn't have flash. And I think I mess up here again, and he's going to be flaming me again. I just don't give a fuck. So he stuns me up. I flash ulti, and she actually manages to dodge my ulti so fast. I thought it was impossible to dodge like that if you do it right, if you land your E. And yeah, again, Yasuo was flaming me here, and truly, I can't be arsed, If he's flaming you, just shut the fuck up. But yeah, again, I messed that up, but I didn't know she was able to dodge that. Did you see that? I was like, ping. So yeah, she was expecting the ulti, of course, but I thought if you land your E, that it's impossible to dodge. So as I said, mechanically and just even the basic abilities of Gragas, I'm not that trained at him. This is like, I haven't played that many Gragas games yet, so there's a lot I need to learn, and that's why I just really focus on the strategical aspect, because champion learning is something that happens over time. If you can be good strategically, because this is a ranked game, and I'm definitely carrying the strategical game right now. I have the most kill participation of anyone in the game. I prevented any ganks early on from Skarner, and I counter ganked later on. So as soon as I was strong enough, I was counter ganking the whole time. Now, obviously, I want to protect this as a jungler, but I'm so low that I really don't go there. So that's just it. If I was healthy, I would have protected this. Don't worry, I'm not that bad. So now we have a 5k gold lead, and we need to look at how we can make our gold lead grow. And actually the lead, we don't just want to make our gold count grow, we want to make our lead grow. So how you do that is by protecting your own turrets, taking the objectives away. Kills aren't even that important because they don't grow your lead that much. If you can't get anything out of it, then it's just like 300 gold. It's 300 gold. If you get a turret, that's like 1,000 gold. So it's a lot more important, and it opens up the map even more. So now that we taken the first row of turrets, we want to definitely look at the middle, the tier 2, middle and top bot turrets, and Baron is probably spawning real soon. We can actually put our eyes on that. So I'm not sure if I'm going to play the whole game, because at a certain point it's just going to be obvious that they can't win anymore, and that's just, I really just wanted to show you guys the early game and how you can plan to really win these games just by knowing what the enemy is gonna do and preventing them from doing it. So right here I get a really nice 3-man ulti, but it's not. Yeah, okay, I remember this play. I was telling our team like we should group. We should definitely group because we will win any 5v5. And Yasuo decides to split push on that, so we were kind of really angry. So why would you split push if you can win the team fight 5v5 so easily? So like, he had 2 beautiful knockups. My ulti would have been a perfect ulti for him and a triple kill, and that one just there would have been even better. So sure, he gets a turret. And like, sure, we could have played off of that, if you realized that he was split pushing. But we were like, let's group, and everyone was like, alright, let's group. So I was starting to fight here. Sure, my map awareness was lacking, guys. I'm not perfect, I need to learn. Everybody needs to learn. But the split push was so not worth it. So we told him, man, we just want to fucking 5v5 stomp their ass, because that's, it's gonna be easy. We got the Rumble Alistar Yasuo thing going on, Yeah, Rumble Alistar jumps in with a knockup. Yasuo follows up, Rumble ulti layered onto that, and we just get a free pentakill. So, but yeah, so that's just one mistake, and as a team, you really need to watch out for these things. And it's not necessarily a mistake of this Yasuo. Like, sure, it's a mistake of this Yasuo. We could have grouped and done a lot of work there, and we told him to group. But also on our part, we need to be aware of what is going on the whole map. So this is a little lack of map awareness on everyone's part. And just this Yasuo, he wasn't really. This is the kind of player who probably is mechanically decent and just makes his way up to platinum as well, and strategically just never even thought about the game, So, and that's so cool about League of Legends. There's like 4 or 5, I think 4 main real skills like map awareness, mechanical skill, strategics, and mentality. Like your. Ooh, we missed that. So yeah, now they're just overextending, and we can capitalize onto that. And we're just grouped up, right? So being grouped up does so much in this game, especially if you're ahead. But even if you're behind, grouping up can get you back in a lot of the cases. Like even just standing into a bush with 5 people can get you ahead. But most of the times, if people are ahead, they will be having pressure all over the map. And if they don't, you really want to punish them for it by grouping up and creating a pick. But this game is not on being behind. I have another. Oh no, it didn't record. I had a beautiful game on. No, yeah, I think I have a game ready for you guys that's actually on playing behind in the lane. Even I'm gonna be in the top lane. I'm gonna be feeding a little bit, and then we've turned it around. You know, having my impact as being from behind. So I'm definitely looking into that. It's probably gonna be one of the couple days tomorrow. I'm busy, so it's probably gonna be the day after tomorrow or in the next week. So right now I have to clear this. I have to clear this because it's pushing towards. It might have actually bounced back, but I'm not that good at reading the lane, I guess. So I don't know. I was clearing it before, so now I'm clearing it. I'm picking them back because I feel like I have to push this. I think I should have gone immediately. You know, pushing it out a little bit was enough, so I should have gone immediately. So now the fight starts and I'm not there. But this is a different situation as here, right? Yasuo was actually split pushing. I was defending our turret. So it's a different situation, but now he gets the knock up, gets the ulti off Shizanya. He kills the AD carry, which is nice. Meanwhile, Vladimir is in our backline, but I think Rumble's got this. They're all chasing the Yasuo. Pretty nice for us. I'm going to step into a trap. I'm going to knock the Katarina up. And yeah, this is pretty much where you can tell that there's no way for them to really come back. You know, 5-on-4, they still lost. I came in and ripped it. But yeah, there, you know, I just wanted to make sure that it didn't hit the turret, because it was hitting the turret at first. So I was definitely clearing it for a reason. But it's not my job, but sometimes it just has to happen. You know, we don't want to give up any turrets. I'm tanking it because there's only 3 minions, but there's the next wave, so I shouldn't have tanked it. I don't know for sure, but sometimes when there's only a couple minions, the minions being near the turret actually makes it so that the turret takes more damage. So if there's only one minion and you're tanking the turret, like with shields or anything, or nobody of the enemy team is there, then you can actually take it down so much faster just because the minion stays alive. So definitely something to be aware of, and that's what I was doing there. So now we got one inhibitor. How are we going to snowball this into a win? Obviously, we want to be looking at Baron because we just have such a strong team fight and there's really nothing they can do. So I'm going to just fast forward a little bit. We're probably going to all back and look. I told Ash, get the red, and then we're going to go to the Baron. So we're going to head over to the Baron. I don't know why I'm picking this up and why they're picking a fight. So again, I was late to the fight. And so here, my impact in the late game really isn't all that much because it's not needed anymore. And I'm sure that any untrade I would say in this game, like 2-0-6, you know, your kill participation is not even half, and you know, you just went along. I just went along for the ride. That's what it, honestly, that's what it looks like in terms of score. In terms of this late game, it sure looks like that I just got carried here. You know, we just, everyone was doing really well, and that's it. You know, that's what it looks like. But honestly, in that early game, I really made such a big difference. Just even those 2 wards, only those 2 simple wards, that was enough. And just the fact that I was aware of what was happening to my lane. So here I'm gonna get Caitlyn to the backline, and we lose this fight. I don't remember why we lose this fight, but we definitely lose this fight. So Yasuo is getting wrecked. And then Rumble is hitting nobody. So Caitlyn didn't die. She probably had flash up. And yeah, they kill our carries, and that's just it. They kill me too. Am I dead? Where the fuck am I? Yeah, so we get aced here. I gotta watch this again. How the fuck did we get aced? So in the game, we were also like, how the fuck did we throw it? So I'm probably diving in too fast. I'm trying to, I'm gonna put it on one bit slower just so we can really follow what's happening. Now peace, pause. So we're taking down the turret. I get the knockback on the Caitlyn. She gets knocked into the team. Yasuo should have ulted that in my opinion. So she just gets the walkout. And then the Taric ulti hits. So we don't get the kills. And here I get picked up by Kata and she jumps back out. Then Yasuo gets CC'd. Has to run away. Vladimir comes in from the back. Beautifully played though by them, to be honest. Vladimir comes in from the back. I don't know if he TP'd for that. Did he TP for that? I think he TP'd. Yeah, he TP'd for that. And he just rips her, and our carries are dead at this point. Yeah, it's beautifully played by them, to be honest. So they still did have a chance. So it's basically, they're not even bad. And like I was saying, I'm not going on for the ride here. I was really I really carried the early game, like in a strategical aspect, just knowing where the play for Skarner should be and averting that one. You know, just every chance he got to turn the game around, I was there. I was telling no way, or even just get his own snowball going. You know. So I averted his ganks and then I ganked successfully myself. So it's really like if you're only looking at your own opportunity, you're only playing half the game. You're seriously only playing half the game. You have to be in your opponent's head. This counts for jungler as much as it does for like bot lane or mid lane. You know, if you're playing mid lane, let's say you're playing who you play? Let's say you're playing Orianna versus LeBlanc. Okay, Orianna wants to have a really good team fight with people clumped up and then ulti them and just AoE nuke everybody on the enemy team. Now, LeBlanc on the other hand, so we pick up a kill, and yeah, it's gonna be over obviously. But so we get our act together, we get some more picks, and creating picks in solo queue is like the strongest way to actually win. Just creating picks. So you always want to pick champions that are good at creating picks. Gragas is one of those, especially for me. So yeah, these guys they had a really good team fight, and we don't have to team fight if we play if they make mistakes like this. All right, so. But as I was saying, if you're playing LeBlanc, you actually want to get ahead and snowball and be able to roam with that advantage and just never make it to the point where Orianna can do her teamfighting prowess. Now you always want to be playing both games, so you want to be, if you're Orianna, you want to know that LeBlanc is trying to kill you the whole fucking time. So if you can just escape dying the whole time, then you're not gonna be in trouble. Same thing for LeBlanc. You don't want to let her get into teamfights, so you need to keep killing her over and over again and then going to roam. So yeah. Last team fight here, probably. That's what it's looking like. We're coming in, we're killing them easy. So yeah, this I didn't even want to put in the late game, but apparently I still had a lot to talk about. And oh my god, Katarina gets an ulti off. We kind of overstayed it, so they respawned actually. And when people are starting to respawn, you don't want to be in the base, like unless you're like super far ahead. So we did get the knock up here, and it is looking like we're gonna be able to finish it up. Well, maybe not even finish it, so we're gonna be clearing the wave here, and I thought Alistar could handle. I'm gonna watch this just because it's funny. So he has to dodge, and meanwhile, Yasuo goes back in here. See, Yasuo goes back in here. I have no idea why he's doing it. He probably wants to inhib or something. Why? He's like still in the base. So obviously I dips it because I know in the base that they're gonna be respawning anytime soon. So I just killed the Taric. And now I think I'm just saying like, guys, take the fucking Baron and end. So yeah, we're going to Baron and end. So right now they know that we're going Baron because it's the play that we should make. You know, we got the bot inhibitor. So I'm standing here waiting for the team. You know, they have to, and stalling them at this point is really good because the inhibitor is down and that will keep spawning. I actually get the red buff here with the smite. And is my smite on cooldown? So it was kind of dumb that I smited it, but I don't know. Since we just were able to fight here, and this is a really bad fight for them as well, because they're so spread out and we're fed. So yeah, this is common solo queue, of course. But what I want you to take away from this is not like what it looks like I'm here for the ride or something. Everybody was doing well, you know, 10-5, 8-3, 5-1, 3-3-9. Everybody's doing really well, but it could have gone so much differently if I wasn't able to shut down the enemy jungler like that. And this is what you always want to do in lane. You want to play in the game. You want to play both games. You want to be aware of what the enemy should be doing at this point or what his options are, and you want to deny them as much as you can by putting wards are so powerful, especially in the early game. Just averting those first few ganks, you know. Can I go back? Is it gonna bug if I go back? Because I do want to. All you have to see is those first two wards. So yeah, ward here. So I come in for the gank. I do half my jungle. I come in for the gank. I put the ward here. I pick up the scuttle, and after the scuttle, I ward here. Boom, right on time. Because I see that he's overextended, right? So he's obviously the right play for him is to come in for the gank. If he doesn't, so what? You know, I'm not losing anything by putting this. Sure, a little bit of time, but this is so valuable. This one ward and this second ward as well. You know, so that's why I really wanted to make a video of this. Just I should have actually only showed this like first 5 minutes, so it would have been fine. But I wanted you to see what happened. You know, in the end, it looked like an easy game, like oh everyone's ahead, but that's me. That's me. I put them ahead. You know, if this and this wasn't there, if I wasn't on point on this game, if I did like help this and then just go on to Wolves, Blue, and Gromp, then this guy would have been dead. And then 2 minutes later, this guy would have been dead because he was actually losing that lane pressure-wise. So this guy would have been dead, and now he gets a kill because the Skarner, he's even there, but he couldn't perform his gank because of my ward. And now I can even invade here. And we're just taking that little bit of a lead that I created through the wards even, and just snowball the whole game. And we win it so easily. It looked easily at the end, right? We're so ahead, it's easy. We even threw a full fight. They got a full-blown clean ace, and we still easily finished it. So it looked like nothing. And it doesn't even look like I'm that impactful in the end game. I'm not making the super awesome plays or anything. I just really carry the early game with my strategical thinking. So that's really something you should look forward to in my channel. I'm really gonna try and give you guys like really good mental representations of what the game should be and what you should be thinking about during your games. And again, now here he's overextended. So Skarner should have been doing the same as me. Skarner should have been thinking like, oh, my Vlad is overextended. I should be heading over here. I should be warding this. You know, if he had done that, then his Vlad would have survived. You see? So it's not that I'm per se playing better than the Skarner mechanically at all. I'm just, you know, he didn't do what I did. I averted his gank and he didn't. So I read what he was supposed to. He was just playing his own game. He was just playing, okay, oh, I'm Skarner, I'm gonna try and gank. I was like, oh, it looks like he has a ward. And then like his Vlad is overextending, and he's just like, oh, I can't gank that. If you can't gank it, that means the enemy jungler can gank it. So you need to be playing two games at once. That's what I wanted you to take away from this. Always be playing two games, and that counts for your lane, that counts for the jungle matchup, counts for the team play as well, you know? Like the moment here they were coming, they read that we were going to do Baron, and we took advantage of them reading it and fought them in their jungle, alright? So you can take advantage of that. The fact that you're playing both games out means that you can even play it even better. Like instead of going Baron, we can know that they are going to be in their jungle trying to see if we are doing Baron. And we can be there already, and if we're ahead of that, then we can outplay them once again. So there's a lot of back and forth, and this is how chess works, you know, you play as many steps ahead as you can, and that way, you know, usually in not grandmaster games, the player who can think the much ahead. I mean, this is the general conception about chess, is that the more steps you can think ahead, the more chance you have of winning. But it's not that simple, really. It's also like, just like I was saying, like if you can look at a game in progress and just be like, oh, this is what's happening and this is what should happen here and there, and boom, 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 boom. That's what a chess player plays like. So they're not necessarily thinking 10 moves ahead. They've just have such a good understanding of the game itself that they can look at it, see like, oh, I should be doing this, he should be doing that, and if he's doing that, then maybe I should be preparing this, right? And it goes on and on and on like that. And that's just how you want to approach League of Legends strategically. It's a lot of work, but I'm going to be doing that work, and then I'm going to be sharing my my knowledge with you. And we're just going to be looking at the snowball here from the Rumble. So remember, imagine if he was ganked, you know, in the beginning, then Vlad would have gotten that little edge, and you know, he would have been stomped himself. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope it wasn't too long. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this video, and if you want me to do more concise, small videos on little strategic aspects, then I'll definitely be focusing more on that. But for now, I haven't really gotten a lot of comments, so I'm just doing the videos I can. You know, I want to make as much as I can. I know I don't make enough, and I will be making more. Don't worry about it. But I still have to find like my flow to be really efficient at making videos and balancing everything out. To be honest, I've been busy with my team, so I'm in a team right now, and that was a beautiful dodge, right? She dodged that beautifully. But I was working on my my team. I joined a team. We're playing tournaments. We actually played a tournament today. It was really a lot of fun. We didn't win or anything, but it was fun. It's a lot of fun, and we're, you know, that's why I'm focusing more on that at the moment. But I'm happy I got this video out. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Wish you guys the best. You know, have a nice day. Enjoy, and if you want more content, just fucking tell me about it, alright? So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Where can I shut it off? Alright. Huh? Alright, see you guys later.